Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the FOREXPEACEARMY.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look again on the Bitcoin market. So on a big picture, we do not have yet any significant changes, and mostly last time when we talked about it on Thursday, we have focused on the daily and intraday performance, and so today will be the same. In general, on the long-term picture, Bitcoin feels well, so it keeps nice bullish context, standing in the tight range near the top, waiting for results of the election, I suppose. But at the same time, the major driving factor for Bitcoin in the recent few weeks mostly was some really hopes and expectation of the change of the attitude to the Bitcoin in the United States with the new policy on cryptocurrency policy by the Donald Trump administration. So this was the actually major driving factor that has really pushed the Bitcoin significantly higher. But it seems that this power that was existing previously is starting to be housed. So because mostly this event is already priced in, the next boost might be, depending on the results, if the Donald Trump will win the race, but this boost probably will be short-term, because all major points of his program is already known. And the fact of his victory, it will be more psychological short-term reaction. So on a monthly chart, as we said, everything stands the same. Our long-term target stands around 85. So on a weekly chart, it also stands really nice. So we have this thrusting action, then some retracement has happened, but by the end of the week, market returns back to the top. So stands very close to the top. Grabber here still exists. This bullish grabber here and here, both just taken out of this top. So somewhere to the 70-30 area. Slightly minor upward continuation here might happen. This is for what about the long-term picture. Weekly trend stands bullish as well. But on the daily chart, it might be some different action nearest time. So if you remember, on Thursday we said that currently it would be better to not hurry up with the taking new long position. Although we've got really healthy bounce up from the 66 predefined support on the intraday charts, we said that, well guys, wait a bit and see what will happen, because the way how market responds to it, overall background that stands on the markets on those time, it was not really very good for initiating on the new position. As a result, you can see that we still have got this drop. Currently, on a daily chart, we have two side-by-side bearish patterns, bearish grabbers, and they suggest taking out of these lows. They do not contradict to the weekly pattern, because if even these grabbers will be completed, market drop below these lows, forming kind of the ABCD pattern to the downside, it absolutely will not hurt the weekly pattern, because its validation point stands right here, and slightly deeper retracement might be actually serve in favor of this pattern, giving us some kind of the Gartley triple to buy for buying, and so on. So that's the major logic around this situation. In general, if you take a look at the overall picture, this ABCD performance to the upside, it's a bit heavy, because take a look at the speed of the AB leg, how fast it was, and take a look at the speed of the CD leg. It's much slower, and it has almost 2 times more to reach the OP target. Usually when the market forms this kind of the ABCD pattern, because formally here we have kind of the still godless triple to sell, right? So market has not exceeded the top of this point, so we still have some kind of the A, B, C, D, and godless B, godless triple to sell. So this makes overall situation in tension, in keeping chances for downside retracement valid. And on the intraday charts, I suppose that we need to keep an eye on some specific moments. So on the 4 time frame chart, market stands on a tight consolidation, forming kind of the triangle pattern. And potentially we could suggest the possible upward breakout, because here's market has confirmed the support. that's already taken position around it previous time after this collapse and keep going higher. And this looks really bullish and great. So pennant triangle forming near the top is most cases leads to upward breakout. But here I would say that we still need to keep an eye on the important level, because if you take a look at the hourly chart, you could see that market could stop at the AB equals CD target approximately around 69.30, which will keep this top intact, and potentially it might be bearish pattern, guard is triple to sell, and this could trigger deeper downside retracement in a row with the bearish grabbers that stands on the daily chart. So currently I would say that 69.30 is additionally with the this top, which is around 69.50. So 69.30, 69.50 is the dominant point to estimate the next direction. If market will reach its top and start dropping, it increased chances that we could get some deeper ABC retracement. Upside breakout could open a wide road to the further upward continuation, because it simultaneously will cancel a lot of bearish patterns. First, we will get upside breakout here on the daily chart. It will lead to erasing of the grabbers. Simultaneously, it will lead to the breakout of this long-term trend line, which is now leads us to the scale of the higher time frames on the weekly time frame. It really could be the action not only to our next target around 1730, but it might be really upward continuation. So that's why, as you can see, from the very small level, it depends a lot. So that's why let's keep an eye on the 69.30, 69.50 area. See what will happen there. Of course, you could make your own conclusions. For instance, you would like to bet on the upside breakout. Of course, you could do this in advance. But just recognize your risk and manage your stops to minimize potential loss, to control your risk. So you could use limit order position taking. You could, for example, use a stop buying order in moment of the breakout. That could, well, if market will start grabbing stops around this area, it should push price slightly higher, which will let you to move stops to the break even. So if you have the bearish view, you also could consider this 222 pattern, for instance, for taking the short position, because your stop will be minimal. You could place it slightly above this area. So it depending on your view on the current situation. Personally, I am a bit conservative trader, so I prefer to get the clear signs before position taking. So in current situation, I'm not sure that I will sell around 69.30 directly, but I would wait for some response to this market, to this level, and probably it would be better to trying to sell on some retracement when the downside action will start. Correspondingly, in the case of the breakout, I will be waiting for clarity. So upward breakout led us to take position later on some minor retracement as well. So I'm not a fan of trying to make the bet in a culmination point where the both directions are possible with the same chances and making some gambling. I prefer to act when the direction is already set, although maybe it will be a bit worse price, worse entry price. So that in towards what we see currently on the cryptocurrency. Let's keep watching, and coming week probably will be really interesting. We will get a lot of statistics, very primary statistics, I would say, payrolls, gross domestic product, retail sales. So all this stuff could bring volatility to the market definitely.